The Joe Rogan Experience.
I'm watching this trial like it's a cautionary tale. It's a cautionary tale about believing in bullshit, like forming a narrative in your head, like we're rebels together. We're gonna, you know, that's what I felt like about Anthony Bourdain and his relationship too, that crazy woman. But and then you're seeing.
Y'all knew we had to do something about this trial. Have y'all been watching this trial, man? Let me know if you've been watching this trial, and where you are. Are you up to date? The lady pooped on his side of the bed, threw liquor bottles at him while he was just chilling with his hand up on the rail of the bar in his kitchen, and daggone thing cut off one of his fingers. And he took the blood from his finger while it was bleeding and wrote a message on the wall with it. They are wow, man. These two are nuts, man. I don't care if y'all keeps calling only the lady nuts. No, both of them are nuts. All parties involved are nuts, man.
It all play out in court. Like, you've seen all the crazy come out. You know, do you know the fact, like, he talked about her in his bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So hot.
Do you think?
No.
No,
Oh
right?
my gracious.
It's a real problem. Hard to forget.
It's a real problem.
It's a real
That's hard to
problem.
forget.
Pooping in
But
somebody's bed.
she said that she used this specific makeup to cover all of her bruises that Johnny gave her, which is not true. And,
Specific makeup.
And that specific. Well, the problem is it was a specific makeup. And it turns out that the company didn't even make that makeup at the time that she was claiming she was using it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's what happens with people like that.
Yeah.
People that are just completely manipulative and full of shit like that. Doug Stanhope knows her. Because Stanhope's buddies with Johnny Depp. And he wrote something about, you know, like, I forget what he wrote. I think he wrote like a little essay about how full of shit she is. And she threatened to sue him. And I think he had to wind up taking it down. I hope I'm not found up. But he knows her. He knows her well. And he's like, she's out of her mind. And I'm like a crazy
She's out of
actress.
her mind.
He's like, yeah, like those are real.
Of course, there's a ton of them.
There's a lot of them.
That's why they're good.
That is why they're good.
Yeah,
That is why they're
great
good, because
actresses.
they're
Just
daggone
aren't
crazy.
lying.
Oh, yeah.
They're crazy. They can cry on cue. They can do all those things. They're nuts, and all of us are nuts too. So let's not judge them too much because we right in that bag. Just because we're not that crazy, that's a level of crazy. That's like 4 levels of crazy, and you at like level 2. All right, so that's what they are. Like, it's super functional for now.
Yeah, it's the whole Johnny Depp thing is just, he was famous when he was 20, and I don't think you get any kind of perspective like that.
No.
I think it's like making cement, but you don't add in all the ingredients, and it's like, oh, it never cured right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Johnny Depp, what happened? It's rough.
It's 55 years of coke.
He's not
great.
75.
He looks great for what he's doing. He's like 60, right?
Yeah, but then he started at 5.
He started doing coke at 5. How old is Johnny Depp? He's got to be 60. What is he, 58?
58, yeah.
58.
He looks like it's 55 years of donuts. Coke, it would make you look thin. And no,
well, he's not athletic. He's not like working out.
Yeah.
He's not taking care of himself. And for a long time, at least, he smoked cigarettes. I don't know if he still does, but all those factors, they contribute to poor health.
And popping a whole bunch of pills with Marilyn Manson. I think that's what it was. They said him and Marilyn Manson used to party real hard, popping pills and all that other stuff. Because actually, when they was questioning him, the defense attorney, no, the prosecution was the defense attorney, who was his wife's attorney, was asking him those things about the pills that he was popping and how many did he do and did he overdo himself and all that other stuff.
The outfits aren't great either. Where is she shopping?
Yeah, he's both of them, right? Like,
Yeah.
she's copying him supposedly. She like mimics his outfits.
Let's
What
see.
is it? What's going on here?
I think I just had a weird tie on.
Oh, it's just white.
Just white?
Isn't it
That looks
short?
like it's
Oh,
very
I think that's a
short.
vest. I think that's a vest,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, okay.
It's tucked into a vest.
Oh, okay, that is a vest.
Yeah, it's hard. We're looking at low resolution photos. I mean, the whole thing is just.
He has a bob.
Here's the problem. Even if he wins, she doesn't have any money. Like, if he gets $50 million in a settlement, the only good thing is everybody knows now. And this is a good thing. This is one of the reasons why it's good that he did this. Everyone knows now. Like, there's something wrong with her.
Yeah.
Like, there's something wrong.
Right.
Like, there's some sort of, like, mental issue. Whatever.
Well, there's a lot of mental issues. And you said she his bed. See, I
didn't say that.
They are both crazy. Why we keep trying to say only Amber is crazy? Yeah, she was the one doing the pooping, but he was the one that picked the girl who poops. He picked the daggone girl who poops. He picked her.
He said that.
Who's they?
The people on the news.
The people on the news.
Well, they're always right.
That's what I found out the last year.
Okay, so for what reason?
Jamie, what happened here?
Who's crazier, Johnny Depp or Amber? Please let me know in the comments. All right, who's crazier, and why do you think that is? Like, why do you think what your answer is? Not why do you think they're crazy? We already got our ideas of why we think they're crazy, but or do you even think they're crazy? Tell me if you don't think they're crazy. You don't think they're crazy.
Johnny Depp testifies that Amber Heard ate a cheesy gordita crunch from Taco Bell before that might
breaking
be,
news.
That might be fake.
Let me see.
Okay, let's see.
That might be fake news.
Man, they token up on the joint, man. That's nuts.
We're gonna find out whether or not Amber Heard in the bed next on the Joe Rogan Experience. Clips of Johnny Depp accusing Amber Heard of defecating in bed go viral. Imagine what a slow week for news. Newsweek is like Syria. Let's find out about pooping.
Elon Musk buying Twitter. They don't care about any of that.
Let's find out if she's in his bed.
Look at him. I'm on my side of the bed. Was human fecal matter. Let me hear how he says it.
It wasn't a good time. Human fecal matter.
Jesus Christ.
I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. She was sitting on one side of the couch. I was sitting on the other.
This is crazy.
She was trying to explain a few things about Coachella and then the fecal delivery.
Fecal delivery.
And saying that it was the dog. And I'm sorry, I could not agree with her. I lived with those dogs. I picked up their fun. It was not.
I picked up their fun. That's crazy, man.
First of all, this is a big win for Johnny Depp. And a big loss for the Pirates of the Caribbean. How about you guys? You got rid of the best pirate you've ever had for a crazy lady.
Fecal delivery.
Yeah, fecal delivery.
Daddy, I just made fecal delivery. Can you change me?
What's fecal delivery?
That's a nice way of saying in court. She the bed. Because you can't say that in
I
court.
made a fecal delivery.
What happens if he said she in my bed in court? Did they kick you out? Did they get mad at you?
She made a dump in my bed.
I bet you could say dump. She dumped. Excuse me. Objection.
Shoot.
The defendant in my bed.
Did you see him smirking?
Yeah.
That's what made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
He kept...
You think it's funny?
But this is like what can happen to a guy like that. If you get caught up in that romantic idea that this is my woman, and he didn't even sign a prenup. He was worth like $300 million.
Oh my God.
And he didn't sign a prenup.
Oh, we know who in the building.
What an idiot. You know what? Then he, like...
Well, Amber insisted we were in love. We wouldn't need a prenup.
And like, I didn't expect her to take it.
Fecal
How
delivery.
long were they even married for?
So one of my people asked the question. Amir, was it Amir? No, it was Violent Muse. Want to know how come people don't say bowel movement anymore? Fecal delivery. What's a fecal delivery? That's what she wants to know. What's a fecal delivery? Huh? And who says fung?
11 days.
I just said they're in Virginia, in Fairfax, Virginia.
That's where the court is?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like favorable for plaintiffs there, you know, because it's a civil case where he's suing her for $50 million. It's like a defamation case. The thing is, it's like there was a video or an audio recording that came out where she was admitting to hitting him. She was she changed this narrative, and the way she was talking about it publicly is that he was abusive, and that she was just his victim, and she tried to protect him by not telling anybody. And then I think that's roughly it. And then there was this audio recording that he had secretly recorded where she's talking about hitting him, and he said, "You punched me." And he said, "I didn't punch you, I hit you." And
I didn't punch you.
She did say that. I
hit
hit you.
That's a good
I hit
voice.
you.
No, you punch me.
No, I didn't. I didn't punch you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you totally.
She has hell. She has hell.
You totally punched me.
No, I didn't. I like brushed against you.
Yeah, and you deposited feces in my bed.
I think the
fecal
finger
delivery.
argument, when she cut his finger off.
This is the dumbest ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the dumbest thing I've ever, like, this whole situation is so dumb that I don't know why people are so crazy about what's going on. Like, they gotta be in the know. Like, when they are live, they have hundreds of thousands of people watching, probably even millions of people watching while they're live showing this daggone thing, man. That's crazy.
What were they arguing about? I want to say it might have something to do with the prenup. The finger
I
argument.
think it was about the depositing of feces.
Can you imagine if it was the other way around? If the woman had $300 million and the guy was like cutting her finger off because she wouldn't sign a prenup?
He'd
Throwing-
be put
throwing
in
a
jail
bottle
for
at
the
her.
rest of...
She threw a bottle at him.
That is crazy. The man would be, if this was switched around, the man would be in jail. Period. And y'all know it. The man will be in jail. Think about it. She's cussing him out. She's beating him. She's throwing bottles at him. She's throwing bottles at him. She's cutting on her daggone phone and then starts to antagonize him. She poops in his bed. Come on, man. How many things? And when she threw a bottle at him, she cut his finger off. His fingertip. If this was switched, the man would have been locked up, like, with years. It's crazy.
Why did she find out, please? Because I don't want to get sued. He painted with the blood on his finger after it was cut during a fight with Heard. During the testimony of a violent argument, Australia, 2005, Heard claimed resulted in the tip of his finger being cut off. But what was the reason for it? Heard threw 2 vodka bottles at him, and when one exploded, it sliced his finger to the point where the bone was exposed.
Oh.
But what was the argument about? I think the argument was...
This is what he wrote on the mirror. We had to do with Billy Bob.
This is the
Reminders.
dumbest sugar honey
Billy
iced tea
Bob
in the
and
world,
Easy
man.
Amber. Oh no, Billy Bob Thornton fucked her. That guy's a stud. He Angelina
Everyone.
Jolie. He f***ed her.
Which is so... I mean, I would kill to f- Angelina.
How much would you kill? Just like a puppy?
Like a whole kindergarten class of my own children.
Oh, back then.
Hey, Violent Muse, I've been trying to avoid this too, but guess what? Sometimes things just get unavoidable. My guy Joe Rogan is checking them out. And when Joe Rogan checks them out, I gotta watch it because I actually like Joe Rogan. I think he's cool as hell. Some people think he's an ass. I think he's cool. I think he could be both.
Dude, she was super young.
She
and
was
smoking hot. And they were doing the blood thing where they took each other's blood and put it in a vial and hung it around their neck.
Yep. They
That
must
happens
have
to
been
people
doing
sometimes.
wild together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes them couples, them fiery couples,
Them.
they get together. They get together and that's what happens.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they mix liquids and
Yeah. Throw bottles at each other.
yeah, bash each other's heads into the wall.
Each other's beds. Fuck. We're partying. We're rock stars. Billy Bob Thornton insists he didn't sleep with Amber
He
Heard.
says it's not true.
Oh,
That's
well,
what he says.
Well, if he's saying that, it's probably not true.
Her eyes look, it's crazy. Look in her eyes.
Yes, or he wants her again.
Oh yeah.
And
He's like, I
he might be
didn't, but
single.
I will now.
Maybe he's single And like she contacted him like, this is the bullshit. Like Johnny is doing this to me. It's so dramatic. Yeah, listen, that sucks. Listen, don't worry. I mean, I'll I'll cover for you.
If you want to deposit feces in my bed.
Wow, okay.
Fecal delivery. It's like we're getting a chance to see through this Will Smith thing with Jada Pinkett, through this Johnny Depp thing with Amber Heard, like these you can't, they're not just like protected by publicists anymore. It's not like they can just hide and you think of them as these impossible people who are without flaws, and then when they die you like see the autobiography and you're like, oh, Joan Crawford was crazy.
Right. That's so true.
All right, guys. So if you got upset that I was checking this out, my bad. But I had to check this out because Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial is on fire right now. And Joe Rogan, his podcasts are awesome. So perfect sandwich for a good show. So, but y'all let me know what y'all thought, man. I know y'all don't like hearing it, but I had to check it out. All right, we good? You sure? Okay, all right.